Welcome everyone. In this video, we will show you how to request an authorization in HealthConnect. In general, authorizations submitted via HealthConnect are going to be completed faster than one submitted by fax alone. First, we're going to need to sign on to HealthConnect. So here's the home screen of HealthConnect. Look in the menu bar and at the top click Referrals and then click Create Auth Request. Just so you know, the referral type will always default to outpatient referral. Enter your name and a good telephone to reach you at in this field. We'll use this to contact you if we have any questions or concerns about the referral. Now select the patient that the authorization is for by typing their member number or first and last name here. Using the member number on their insurance card will be the most precise way to find your patient. If you are searching by more general search terms, then a box will pop up with the closest results. From here, select your patient. Then the field will auto-populate with this information after you select your correct patient. Be sure to verify that the information is indeed correct, and then click Go to Next Step. In the field where it says Select Referring Provider, put in your physician or practice name and then click Select. Just as an example, I'll use Renown Health Medical Group. And in general, when searching for renowned providers on this screen, try to be as specific as you can with the name of the group or the individual, as there are a lot of options to scroll through when you just type in Renown. What is nice here is that you can search by the specialty as well as the name of the practice or provider if you don't have a specific one in mind. If you are selecting a non-contracted specialist or facility, be sure to check the non-contracted provider box and fill out all of the necessary information. After you've filled that out, then click Go to Next Step. In the Referral Request Information section, the creation date will be pre-populated to today's date. When selecting a start date, you must select today or a date in the future since we do not accept retro authorizations. The expected end date will automatically be set to 6 months out, but you can make adjustments if needed. In the Type of Service field below the service dates, select the most appropriate type of service from the following category and detail options. Just know that the category is vague on purpose, so just select what's most relevant to your authorization. Depending on the category that's selected, your type of service detail drop-down menu will change with more or less options, so be sure to explore those as well. For example, ambulatory has multiple options, whereas medical office visit just has one. Then go to next step. In the Diagnosis and Treatment section, select the appropriate option for the consult-only question, as it will usually default to no, and indicate the number of requested visits. Just know that the number of visits requested is subject to change upon approval of the authorization. You can also refer to our authorization tip sheet in the Provider Materials section of HealthConnect, or just below the video tutorials on our Hometown Health website for additional information on how many visits to request for particular services. When in doubt, you can also check the authorization matrices in the Forms section for the particular patient's plan. Here in the ICD-10 codes field, you can look up the ICD-10 code by either the code itself or by the description of the service. There's room for 2 diagnosis codes, but if you have more, you can put them in the clinical notes section on the next screen. Next, select the CPT or HCPCS codes. You can add up to 6 if you click on the words Add Additional Procedure CPT codes. And if you have any more than that, you are welcome to include them in the clinical notes section on the next page as well. Once you're finished, click Go to Next Step. On this screen, you will see the option to make your authorization request an expedited request. If you click yes, then a pop-up with this warning will appear. An expedited request is one that, by applying the standard time for making a determination, could seriously jeopardize the life or health of the patient or the patient's ability to regain maximum function. If your case does not meet this definition, do not click yes, regardless, just because you want your auth to push through faster. It won't work that way. In the clinical notes section, you can type your extra diagnosis or procedure codes or copy and paste any other clinical notes relevant. You also have the option to upload documents as necessary for the authorization. Pro tip, you'll notice that there are 256 character limits for the typing notes, but if you type them into a Word document first and copy paste them into the box, or copy directly from your EMR system, you can bypass that character limit. For uploading documents, the limit for the document size is 2 megabytes for each document for up to 5 documents total. If your file exceeds this size, then you may fax your clinical notes to us. Here are the 2 fax numbers that are the most up-to-date that you can fax your clinical notes to. This one is for the medical prior authorizations for all plans, and this one is for mental health and substance abuse authorizations. If you are faxing documents over, be sure to let us know in the clinical notes section in HealthConnect so we can expect to receive them, and please send them on the same day the authorization is submitted. When you're ready, go to Next Step. This is the final screen before submission where you can review your prior authorization information and edit any field if needed. When you have reviewed your authorization and confirmed everything is correct, submit referral at the very bottom. Since this auth was a test, I won't be submitting it, but once you do, expect to be taken to the referral status screen where your new authorization will be defaulted to the unprocessed tab and you can watch it progress. That's it for submitting authorizations in HealthConnect. Thank you for watching.